Hi everyone and welcome to this first episode of Art and Food. So let's see who we have as guests of this episode. Giusy Trovato, drawing with lava ash. Giusy is from Catania, in the eastern side of Sicily. Catania is the city where Vulcano Etna stands, the highest volcano in Europe, 3,300 meters. When there is an eruption, you can see in the sky a big cloud, black cloud. It's a cloud of lava ash for the desperation of our women, you know, with the brooms. They, because of the lava ash, are forced to clean our roofs, balconies, terraces. Instead, Giusy Trovato, she collects this lava ash of Etna, and she realizes these paintings Etna ash fixed on canvas. So very interesting what she does. And Giusy, the favorite food of Giusy is the pasta con le sarde. It is a curious thing because the pasta con le sarde is a typical pasta from Palermo, the other side of Sicily. And she's Catanese, but she loves a Palermitano pasta. The pasta con le sarde, that is a pasta made with sardinas, peanuts, and wild fennel. Giusy Trovato. Here we have Riccardo Termini, Friscaletto, builder of Sicilian tin whistle. The Friscaletto is one of the main Sicilian instruments and is one of the main instruments of our typical dance, the tarantella. Riccardo is from the Madonie, Polizzi Generosa, in a nice village in the Madonie Mountains. That is a sort of world apart in northern western Sicily. Riccardo says, I fell in love with the Friscaletto at the age of 10 and was soon intrigued by trying to build one. After several attempts, I have succeeded in my intent, and today I build professional friscaletti in various shapes. The favorite food of Riccardo Termini is the cannolo, so famous, this Sicilian sweet, the cannolo, and of course the cannolo must be filled with the ricotta, the ricotta siciliana. Riccardo Termini. And here it is, Pina Parisi ceramic. Pina. She is from Montalbano Licona, in the northern side of Sicily. It's a gorgeous village, medieval village, a village of the Middle Ages, immersed in a forest, and from where you can admire a a fantastic panorama, a fantastic view of the Aeolian Islands. There is a medieval quarter in Montalbano e Licona with a castle, with many churches, very ancient churches. This castle, it was inhabited also by the Stupor Mundi, King Frederick II, Montalbano e Licona. And Pina Parisi, she is from there. She was inspired by this place, by her place, by Montalbano e Licona. My great passion is ceramics. I love working with clay, and I always put myself into what I perceive. These are some of the works of Pina Parisi. This is Beda Sugno, the sculpture. Beda Sugno, it means I am beautiful. She is a vase, and let's see this other one. Is Il Cantore di Montalbano. It means the singer of Montalbano, the singer of the court of King Frederick. Look, the mouth is singing. And is a tile, is a wall tile, is a so-called the coppo in Sicilian. There are a lot of these copy of these tiles in the roofs of the ancient Sicilian houses. And let's see this other one. It is another character of the Middle Ages of Montalbano e Licona. This is Il Crociato di Montalbano. It means the Crusader of Montalbano e Licona. The favorite Sicilian food of Pina Parisi is the cannolo, for cannolo with the ricotta. So if you come to Sicily, enjoy the cannolo. Pina Parisi. Here we have Antonella Lannino, jewelry designer, painter, decorator. Here we have Antonella. She was born in Palermo, the capital of Sicily. And here we have some of the artworks of Antonella Lannino. In 2016, dazzled by the technique of bead embroidery, she's passionate about it and studies the various techniques of processing, creating jewelry, including brooches and earrings, very special and precious, more than for the material, for the long hours that take to create them. The favorite Sicilian food of Antonella Lannino is the pasta con I ricci, the pasta with the sea urchins. That is very renowned here in Sicily. So if you come to Sicily, enjoy this pasta. Okay, goodbye everyone, ciao a tutti. Thank you for having me for this episode of Art and Food in Sicily. I am inside the sauna, and I believe that the sauna is an artistic place. It's a place that inspires me. And see you next time for the next episode of Art and Food in Bella Sicilia. Ciao a tutti.